painting American officiality. The independent revolution caused the Semitization and Zionism. Authorized personnel creates sophomoric economy, war economy. Indeterminate relativism, inconclusivity, determinate are caused by coercion, corruption. American type of coercion, corruption is that it's resistant to classical history. It's supposed to be a union, but in this sense, this union isn't. Same with communist countries. At hand, it's a subject of my painting, so I paint the anthropoic parables and the apodictic absurdities, double absurdities in the the Bunraku and the Kabuki theater of the Indochina, Indigo Jones, the Lord Jim, etc. The positioning is simple, is dialogues that are painted in scrimmages of modern administration, war crimes, USA Amnesty International. And USA Amnesty International Fulbright transforms Bologna World Congress address, Colombia, and bilateral coercion, corruption, Semitization, Zionism, at not in union, address in terminology as adverse, bilateral, in all categories of uninformed rhetoric, challenging reactionary definitions and challenging all absurd connotations, where the painter transforms the sponge of modern society, leading into a real authoritative classic. It shows that the indeterminacy to economics and the sophomoric polemics, dialectical polemics to lead to materialism, to fascism, quadrilateral, Roosevelt, Truman, doesn't have local causality of ancient regimes, from Gaddafi, Bin Laden to Hitler to Stalin, etc., Shah of Iran. The establishment of post-OSS, CIA, and NKVD goes back to OSS. You look at it classically, that sensibilities re-emerge, like Francisco Ratzinger, and then people who have a mask of fascism, you strip it, and they laugh because they're absurd. They're Raymond Arroyo, etc. The abuse of ecclesiastical virtue, modern terminology of the Vatican. This is indeed correct. And then when Ratzinger and history with Cardinal Casaroli and is that the engagements were much more serious with Mosul getting money from Pittsburgh corporations, etc., and then being questioned by the Vatican CIA. What I'm saying is that the transformation of real factual information is critical to the paintings that they are established as dialogues of the dead. The painter establishes the premise, and that the apodictic parables, anthropological premises, are heterotrophic in abstract and contradictum modern world. Man creates and is above, as a destiny in his blood and his DNA, his protege, that the American spirit unites with the Russian, German, American spirit, Pan-Slavism, Prussian hierarchism and Austrianism, Persian and Persian Empire with China and Indochina and India. To modern world brings universalities, capacities. As I said, sociologically and hierarchically, the analysis is elaborate politic with its own people, is incorrect. We have not come to this place to play elaborate politic, certainly with painters, and certainly not with elaborate politic with artists, and certainly not with colleagues. Come to a union, and we have not allowed them to be so clever that they can manipulate the indeterminate, relativistic, inconclusive categories of imperative, be it economically and elaborate politics, and play these games in serium parte and bloc parte.